Oh, I spy with my little eye. I spy.
For cheap, fast and reliable ultimate team coins, check out my new sponsor playboss.com, and if you use my code HABER, you get yourself 10% off your order. Enjoy the video, boys. How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Now in today's video we're going to be discussing Player of the Month for April. Now I know what you're thinking, Ryan, this is very early for Player of the Month in April, but I have been looking at Player of the Month for the last few months, and the reason I've not been making too many investment videos on it is because it's very hard to make coins these days. You have to be very early and very lucky to make coins on Player of the Month these days. So I'm going to go across and talk about some Player of the Month candidates that we could get for April. Bearing in mind, I think there is 3 games left this month before we will actually get a Player of the Month, but still, I think that now is the time to start investing if you guys really want to make coins. So we're going to go and discuss some of the potential candidates which I have over on my monitor over here. So the first one is actually Heung-min Son from Tottenham. Now he's played 3 games so far. He's got 3 games left. He's scored 1 goal and got 2 assists, I believe, which is incredible for 3 games. Like, that's mad. He's having a really good start to April. It's absolutely mad, and honestly I think this guy could probably be the Player of the Month candidate. Now I know it is early, so we could still see a masterclass from any other player for the last 3 games of this month, but I feel like if it is going to be anyone, it's going to be Heung-min Son. Now last time he got Player of the Month, there was a full Korean team needed for the Player of the Month. So I think that, I don't think we'll need a full Korean team, but I do think that we might need a special card from Korea if there is any. So it might be worth picking up his first inform or his second inform. I think he's got 2 informs. I'm just trying to remember HK. So yeah, so Korea Republic special card. It might be worth picking up one of Son's special cards, like his inform. I know he's expensive now, but if he's required for the Player of the Month, or even with the lead up to Player of the Month, he could go up a hell of a lot more. Now, a lot of the time, the hype makes a player more expensive than the actual SBC. So give it a few weeks, and if he carries on performing, sell this card, because even before the Player of the Month is announced, this card will rise up in price. That is a guarantee if he carries on the form that he's got right now for Tottenham. I think it's a good pickup picking up his inform, because I think it's like 115k right now, and I think we could definitely see it rise to like 180, maybe even 200k, just because of the hype around it. And if it is required for the SBC, then definitely going to rise up, because it will be like an 89 or a 90 rated SBC card, which is madness. And I think he will get an inform this week as well. I think, he played really well for Tottenham over the weekend. I think he got like 2 goals, an assist. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we'll get an inform from him, which will take him to an 89, I think, and then the Player of the Month could be 90, and it could be a striker. So we'll be really interested to see what that SBC is like. And with the 4-star skill upgrade that he will be receiving soon, it will make it a hell of a lot more expensive, because that card will be very desirable. Let me say that for a fact. Next up is Philippe Coutinho. Now he has scored 3 goals and got an assist, and he's got 2 games left this month. Now obviously Coutinho has been a contender for Player of the Month pretty much most months. He's been playing really, really well alongside Firmino and Mane, so we could see a Player of the Month Coutinho. Now it would probably be a left wing, but if it was a left wing, I think it'd still be quite an expensive SBC. You know, with some of the cards he's got right now, I'll bring it up, he'll probably have the high 80 pace, 90 something dribbling, 90 something passing. It'd be a very solid card, and if it is a Player of the Month card, then I feel like the SBC will require probably one of his previous special cards, if not a special Brazilian card. Now if we look, we've got quite a few. Now looking at it, Marquinhos might be a good pickup for this, because I feel like the higher rated Brazilian card will be a nice pickup for this, and maybe even an inform Casemiro or an inform Alves. I believe the second inform Alves is going for like 50k right now, but 30k, it's going for even less than that. Flipping heck, this would be a great investment to make. I think 25k for an 86 rated Brazilian player I think is a great investment. He could definitely be worth picking up just in case, as well as maybe this Casemiro card as well. I feel like if Coutinho does win it, then we will need a special Brazilian card or 2 for the SBC, because it will be a high rated, you know, another 88, 89 rated SBC. And you know, EA, like, they love their special cards on the SBC, so I think it's a good pickup, and I think that, you know, you could make a lot of profit on this, and it's not too high risk either because these cards are at their base prices right now. There's no influence on these cards' prices because obviously there's no SBC for them and no hype around them at the minute. So I feel like it's a great time to invest. Also, Dante is a good one. Guiliano is a decent one as well. You know, they're all like 30, 20, 30k. It's a pretty decent time to invest. Next up is Eden Hazard. Now, he has scored 3 goals and got an assist, and he's got 3 games left this this month for Chelsea, which with Chelsea's current form, very highly, you know, this is a very, very good possibility that he could get this Player of the Month SBC, the second Player of the Month. Now, bearing in mind the first one, we needed, I think we needed a special Belgian player, and we need a very, very expensive squad. I don't think it's going to be any different from that. I feel like we'll need a high-rated Premier League team, and it'd be like rare gold cards. There's a limit for them, obviously, so they'll make them use more. That didn't make sense. I meant to say there'll be a limit on rare gold players, so make us use different cards, like for example man of the matches. Green cards might be useful. This man of the match D4 might be useful. Some of the high rated informs that aren't too much, like the Nautovic, that would be a useful one. Maybe Benteke. Benteke's a little bit much because the last SBC, his price still hasn't really recovered, but it'd still be a nice one to pick up. Obviously there is an 87 one in packs right now. That would be a decent one to pick up, you know, because I don't think he's that expensive. This 87 one, I think, is like 140k. Is it? Am I right? 120, 140k. I think is a decent pickup because he's 87 rated, and I think that's what we'll need. And like I said, even if you guys pick these cards up, I really don't think you'll be losing any coins at all because, you know, with the hype that these cards will be getting within the next 2 or 3 weeks will be very, very high, and I think that we'll see a lot of people picking players up later on in the month for investments, whereas right now you guys can make so many coins if you cross invest, obviously, because later on is when people start thinking, okay, now's the time to invest, when really they should have probably invested like a week ago, and that is why I'm making this video now. The last one that I'm going to go with is actually going to be Aguero. Now, I was going to go with Leroy Saina. He's another decent one, but I feel like you could probably cross invest with these two and just get some high rated Man City cards, but Aguero could get one, and it would be a 92 maybe even a 93 card, depends if Aguero gets another inform this month, but he's got 3 games left. He's already scored 3 goals for Man City, and just thinking about it, Man City have got quite a lot of special cards already. I believe like they've got a special Juan Jesus, Gabriel Jesus, they've got a special Gundogan, De Bruyne, they've got man of the match Sane. I feel like that man of the match Sane might be a decent pickup because it sort of cross invests, as well as maybe normal Gundogan might be a good pickup, or even inform Gundogan. I don't know exactly how much inform Gundogan is, but it might be a decent investment just because it's got the German and the Man City in it, and it's a good cross investment for both of them. If not, then I feel like maybe we might need special Argentinian cards. I don't really know too many special Argentinian cards there are. Maybe Pastore is a decent one to invest in, or that Cabral card, because it's not an inform, and EA like to do throw curveballs out there. It's like inform plays 0 but rare players 10. So like there's one there, you need either like a purple card or a man of the match card or a ones to watch card. That's what they like to do. They like to throw silly little curveballs in. So it might be a decent investment picking up this purple guy for like 15k if you can. This guy for like I think he's like 11k you could pick him up for if you get him on bid. Is an incredible investment because he's 83 rated and he is a special card that a lot of people will probably go and look at straight away as soon as if for example Aguero gets a hat-trick next game or even the game after that. I think that's when people are going to start looking at special Argentinian players or Man City players, and that is a good time to invest. So hopefully you guys follow my tips and make some serious coins. I think that the best time to sell these cards is not when the SBC gets dropped, it's a bit before that. It's probably around the last game of the season, maybe just before that, when it's sort of clear who's winning this race. And if obviously there is still quite an even battle, I think that maybe that is the time to sell your plays, because the hype is so much better than when the SBC actually comes out. So hopefully this was useful to you guys. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. If we get 200 likes on this video, that'd be sick. Thank you for watching this video, boys, and I'll see you later.